Hey everybody, apparently there is a huge problem going on here at the moment. And apparently I figured out that Hazbin Hotel is very satanic. And cause of it is because there's the devil's number and all those weird signs. And the Louisville boss apparently is also satanic because the pentagram is on Luna's shirt, but just drawn as signs. And apparently there's a spray paint of F Heaven, which I don't get.
Dearly beloved, for your entertainment, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Hell's latest arrival, the equal opportunity killer, alastor. Hello, it's nice to meet you again.
Demons, satanical form of the followers of Satan.
Tell me where I am. I don't know how I got here, but I think I'm starting to understand.
This guy says he's starting to understand why he's there. So he's cannibalistic, he causes addictions to drugs and sins, and then you fall in his trap, which technically means you're making this deal with him to go to hell.
I don't belong among the angels, and maybe that's just fine with me.
He says he never belonged among the angels, maybe that's just fine with him. Well, there's a lot of reasons why he doesn't belong there. He was a cannibal, he was a drug addict, he did all sins in once, which makes him the second. He works for Satan to burn people in hell.
The things I did up there were high school, but now I'm going for my degree.
The things he did on Earth was just his high school, but now he's going for his degree.
Hey, sorry, but you just got in my way. I promise, honey, I can feel your pain.
He can feel others' pain.
And maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. That makes me insane.
Which means he loves enjoying pain of others. Because when you cry in pain of a relationship, which he causes, you're feeding him because he likes ruining love and relationships. He loves causing murder. He's mostly found by cannibalistic and murder, including addictions.
Haven't been the same since I expired. Doesn't mean that I plan to.
He's also by drink and drugs. He's by hookers. He's by sexual harassment. He's by rapists. He's by everyone. And by the way, he's just working for Satan just so he can't burn all eternity because he's scared he's gonna end up like the rest of them, burning the rest of their lives.
Retire, and now I have the power to bathe all of you in entertaining fire.
Now, that paper is a deal. Now, he made a deal with Lucifer to burn others for him in hell. So, he's actually a double worse version because he burns and does all the jobs. Lucifer sits and relaxes in a chair while he has this guy doing worse things that Lucifer could have ever done. Like, alastor, the name means devil's number, devil slave, and also devil addiction, enslavement, which is of course sin. If you're addicted to do it. Apparently, he's called the radio demon. Now, many radios and internet connections have very, very violent stuff, very rude stuff, very inappropriate things. And he is one of them encouraging it because he is the radio demon. Now his radio station is your ears and your mind. Your mind tells you, hey, use this drug. You use the drug, you get addicted to the drug, and he wins. It's a win-win to him and Satan in hell because Satan scores someone and he scores someone to burn.
Wait a minute, do I know you? Weren't you an old pal of mine?
Wait a minute, do I know you? That's like someone who he already got. So if he got you, he already knows you because he knows he put you in that position. So he calls you an old pal of his because you fell in his deals and traps.
Departed from us far too early, but now we're meeting a second time. We used to have such fun together, and maybe you have what I need.
Have what I need. Now, he was a sadist, which means he loves causing pain. He likes seeing people suffer in pain. This guy apparently wants you in there because you have something he needs. The pain of screams he enjoys and the enslavement that you give to him.
But first I have one tiny question. Tell me, do you demons bleed?
So this guy asks if demons bleed. Now, apparently this guy loves making demons bleed because it's his job. And people who goes there goes to with this guy, and then they burn because of this guy, and he would keep doing it until you keep screaming, and the more you scream, the hotter he makes it.
Hey, sorry but you just got in my way. I promise honey I can feel your pain, and maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. Does that make me insane?
Apparently, he's insane. Now, he's also mostly found by maniacal people who murders people and psychotical people. Yes, this guy's also found by that, including by knives, satanical signs, and satanical rituals.
Hasn't been the same since I expired. Doesn't mean that I plan to retire.
He doesn't plan to retire, which means he keeps doing it all eternity. So he doesn't plan on retiring because he enjoys this job he's doing of going on earth, giving you drug addictions, giving you all these wrong sins to do, and you don't know even why you're doing it. But meanwhile, this guy comes here and does it. He sees you for your pain. He says, hey, puts in your mind, hey, use this drug. You use the drug. It relieves your pain like dragon, and that is drug and addictions. And some people are mostly fun to have addictions into cigarettes, which is clearly also some kind of drug, since it takes nicotine or whatever is inside in English.
And now we have the power to bathe all of you in entertaining fire.
So he bathes demons in hell in entertaining fire, which means he finds it entertaining how he dragged sinners in there and burning them. Because he's laughing there with Satan because they enjoy how you suffer, how you became their enslavement. This guy also is mostly found by Satanists because they pray the devil, which means the devil scores because of alastor. Now, apparently, he is this giant thing of him means that he's actually everywhere and everywhere around people, causing them to make sins. But The reason is that this guy was actually reborn in 1929, became a radio guy, and then he got killed, and then he came back into hell, and then he keeps burning people still, which I don't understand, because this guy doesn't actually belong in hell. He belongs in a place worse, maybe double hell, because he needs to burn, not the people there, because he's causing them to do this. Sorry, you just got in my way. In my way means, like, he's standing there, you don't see him. Okay, your friends are like, hey, come on, dude, let's go rape some girls. You do it, you get addicted to it, and you keep doing it. Serial killers is in his way, which means in his power. He hasn't been the same since he expired, which means he is also a fallen angel. Which means he has the power now to burn those in hell. He doesn't plan on going back or retiring. No. Instead, he wants to make others burn.
Sorry, but you just got in my way. I promise, honey, I can feel your pain. And maybe I enjoy it just a little bit. Does that make me insane?
He doesn't enjoy it a little bit. He enjoys it a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna care about the sign, though. But look down there. You're gonna see what I mean. I'm gonna speak to you guys about this guy.
I got a game I want to show you.
I got a game I want to show you. Okay, the game is the addictions that he gives you, and the game is that he's playing you.
If I tell you my name, you'll have to play too.
If I tell you my name, you'd like to play too. Okay. His name is gambling, sins, and most importantly, murder. That's his name. Yeah. Murder, drugs, addictions, and that's his game he's playing you with.
Been here for years, biding my time, waiting in prime until I could find you.
So, he spent his years waiting in prime. Now, in prime means he was in heaven, but then he became a fallen angel until he could find someone to give his addictions. Now, until I could find you is Satan. And he made this deal with Satan to give sins and let people get addictions like cigarettes, drugs, drink. But mostly found is flakka, cocaine, the most possible drugs you can find.
Just sign on the line and we can be friends. I'll be here for you until your world ends. Enjoy all your toys, I will supply.
Enjoy your toys, I will supply. Toys is cigarettes, drugs, murder, weapons, and that which he gives you.
You only live once, and you'll be mine the day you die.
Okay. He sings, you're his till the day you die. Now, his means he is dragging you into sins so he can burn you.
I'll have my payment, your eternal souls enslaved.
So he says that your soul enslavement is his payment. repayment, which means you listen to him in your mind, and then you go to hell because of this guy who works for Satan. He burns you. He enjoys it. The more you scream, the more he burns you. You're a lovely entertainment. It means you're entertaining him with your addictions and sins.
The dark desires you've been serving.
The dark desires you've been serving is the addictions you have, which is serving you to calm you down, like dragging, drugs. You don't know. Gambling is mostly common to this guy.
You can bet that you're deserving. No regret for who you're hurting.
No regret for who you're hurting. So, no regret for who you're hurting. That's the heartbreaks. That's when you cheat on someone. Now, he's mostly common there where you cheat and you enjoy it and you keep cheating. And then you don't care if you're hurting that person because you're enjoying the sexual tension.
Why it's almost like you're flirting.
Why is it almost like you're flirting? Which is actually means that he is one of those type who finds insults flirting. So you can try what you want. He won't give up until he has you. He loves to manipulate mostly. Come into my world and take a look at me means come here in hell and see me so I can burn you because I'm a total monster.
I am the nightmare on the dark side of the moon.
I'm your nightmare on the dark side of the moon. He gives you nightmares, which means hell isn't a party. This signs here is some kind of science that is actually satanical language signs.
I'm your first last resource, so call me.
I'm your last resource, so call me. Okay, that means call your friend, tell him, hey buddy, I need my drugs. Alastor stands behind you. He laughs because he gives you that sin. For the cards, and I'll see you soon in a helping hand. Okay? So, it means he makes you gamble cards. He makes you lose until you lose all your money. The guy wins. And next thing you realize, you keep gambling because you're addicted to it because of this guy. Card gambling is most addictive. And the gesture on the card is alastor in the skies.
Sorry, I don't mean to alarm you.
Sorry, I don't mean to alarm you means in a sarcastical way. Sorry, I don't mean to scare you.
If you ask me to stay, I would be charmed to.
If you ask me to stay, I'll be charmed to. He wants to stay by you. That's his problem. He gives you nightmares. He stands by your bed. He whispers scary things and roars and comes through you trying to get to you.
All of such cozy little life, how do you survive? I kinda wish I knew, but you've got a lovely little secret.
You got a lovely little secret. He knows your secrets. He can manipulate you through your dark secret. He can make you lie and manipulate others. He can make you, like say for example now, a person stands there, your mind tells you, listen here, kill him, and then you do it. Because of this guy.
You're tired of feeling awful small, so you give Mr. Alastor a call to make a deal. Because you're hungry for the sights.
you're gonna make a deal because you're hungry for the sights. Hungry for the sights is porn movies. Every show that addict you, that's satanic. That's the sights, the deal you're making with him. And the deal you're also making with him is when you twist your back on God for money or such.
Wanna see them earthly delights, you feel you need them, you're at the top.
Earthly deceives means I feel you need them. It's the things you need to cure your stress and that, which is a wrong way of using. Like, say for example, now you're stressed out, you grab weed, you smoke the weed, you keep smoking the weed because you want to feel better, to calm your anger, which is your appetite to him.
I'll help you feed them. Be a sweet radio demon.
Be a sweet radio demon, which means he feeds you by your sins you do, and then surprise, surprise, Rick Stick Rise, you burn to death for all eternity.
What's your hunger has abated? Don't forget your friend who waited. Watch as you indulge your thirst.
Watched as you indulged your first end. Okay, so he watches you while you keep using your, say for example, you're into money, which is the devil. You keep going for that money, and next thing you realize, money doesn't bring happiness. And then he tries to give you a new happiness, but still you feel empty inside because he loves it when you have first for sins. Like, say for example, you're a stripper who sleeps around with men. No offense to those who are strippers. You sleep with men because you love the sex. I'm gonna say it straightforward. This guy causes it.
Did I mention that you're cursed?
So, you have the power to tell him no in your head. He is standing by you, but you don't notice that he's standing there. That X on his head is where he fell when he fell out of heaven. So he's a fallen angel as well, because he also turned his back on God just to be with Lucifer's game. And those horns is horns of a deer. If anybody draws a character with horns of a deer, that means the character is working for the devil. So he's a nightmare on the dark side of the moon, means she mostly comes forth at night and in the dark. Because that's when people are mostly feared when something bad's gonna happen, or that's when he starts giving you nightmares. Like, he comes, he touches you, you get a nightmare of the devil or something that you fear, and the next thing you realize, the same place you were hit or stabbed, that's when you have the pain on the same spot, which is his demon encounter. Okay, his number has the devil's number in, which is already a hint that he works for the devil. Checks out on the table now. Wow, gambling. I'm not perfect. I know I'm not perfect. I also make sins. But sometimes people need to be brought into the light and need to get rid of those sins that they have. But I'm not sure. Okay, he's inside people's nightmares beyond the mortal vein, which means he takes the form of the thing you're scared of, goes inside your head, and gives you nightmares. He also causes fallen angels.
It was such a gas. I really am amused. Have a dark thought, I'm right beside you. A casual with you.
He's right beside people. This guy is right beside you. Because he wants you to do sin. I'm not even gonna talk about it, but this person who started this series needs help. I'm not sure if they're satanic or whoever they believe in, but they need Jesus.